Daddy's home. D-A-D-D-Y? Because I am. I don't know. Hi, I am your host, Iman Crossan, a.k.a. Alpha Cat. It's 6 o'clock on the West Coast, 9 on the East, and everywhere the weather's acting crazy. It's actually snowing and hailing in California, which never happens. I mean, not in San Fran, but in the valley where I'm from in L.A., it's going crazy. Anyway, welcome to Words with Friends Live, the free word-based trivia game within a free word-based game that can end up with me making it rain on you. Basically, what I'm trying to say is we're going to have a lot of fun, and someone just might win some money. We officially have 10 days left in our Game Night Solo Challenge, where you pit your knowledge against increasingly difficult word masters like Wordsmith Wanda, Chess Master Chet, and game host Gary. We got another host named Gary? Where's he at? Oh, he's in the game. Oh, gotcha. My bad. All right, I'm going to go upstairs and have him delete it after this. Now, here's how we play Words with Friends Live. Let me break it down for you. When I ask you a question, you answer. Sorry for raising my voice. Let me start over. Kidding. But seriously, when I ask you a question, you'll see it pop up on your screen along with 3 answers. Now, when I start reading the question, you will have only 10 seconds to tap the correct answer. Okay? If you heard me right, 10 seconds to tap the correct answer. You'll feel your phone vibrate during the last 3 seconds. That means hurry up and choose before the timer reaches 0. Because after that, the money will vanish. Just like the money vanishes when you get your check and you see the net and then the gross. It's not fun. What? It's true. Today's jackpot, though, is $5,000. That's not going to vanish at all. You have an equal opportunity to get your hands on that. Now, missing a question puts you in spectator mode, but you can keep answering questions correctly to earn points on your new progress bar, so keep playing. Now, when you reach 15 points, you will win a Words with Friends mystery box that comes packed with coins and power-ups and all kinds of good stuff. Stuff you can use to slay your opponents in the Words with Friends board game. It's not just about money, it's about righteous things like bragging rights. You definitely need those. You can also use your extra lives, your second chance, your I'm down but not out ticket. Yes, there are some rules though. You can only use 1 extra life per game. Up to question 11, but sorry, you cannot use it on question 12. That would just be flat out cheating. Now, you get an extra life when you invite friends to play by tapping the heart on the screen during the countdown leading up to the game. You can only invite someone once to the game, okay? You can't keep inviting the same one over and then hit me up on Twitter like, Alpha Cat, I'm inviting people. No one's, I'm not, you can't abuse it, not to be abused. You use it once, then you have to invite a new friend. That's how everyone becomes friends. Now, about 24 hours after your friend accepts the invite, you'll see that extra life pop up on your screen when you get an answer wrong. Now, this would be the time to make sure your battery's charged up, and we're streaming live. So I'm going to recommend you connect to Wi-Fi for the best video because you want to see this. It's clear. Y'all like my brown elbows? Slow, I think it's pretty flat. Okay, got that out of the way. Time to see what you're made of. Game on. Put your game faces on because it's time for question number 1. What does today's Words with Friends word of the day, motherly, mean? A principal vein of an oar, being caring, protective, and kind, or being easy to fool or gullible? Gullah Gullah Island. You know Mother's Day may still be a few months away, but it's never too soon to think about the perfect gift for the woman who brought you into this world and maybe on occasion told you she can take you back at it. You could simply send her a card and some flowers, but why not be more creative? This is this year for Mother's Day, invite your mother to play Words with Friends, which we call our mother game. She'll be so surprised and proud when you demonstrate your skill and crush her with a word like oxyfembutazone. And let her know, like, yeah, Ma was paying attention in school. The correct answer, though, is being caring, protective, and kind. Adding the suffix ly to a noun turns it into an adjective. You don't have to be a mother to be motherly. It's all about being caring and protective and making sure you have your jacket, scarf, and gloves, even if it's 80 degrees out, because you just might catch a cold. Question 2. Which animal has no hair? Common brush-tailed possum, red panda, or the naked mole rat? Question 2, starting off nice and easy. Nearly 40,000 people in the room. Lots of people can get a piece of this bag. Now, the animal kingdom is chock full of misnomers. For instance, the guinea pig are neither from Guinea nor are they pigs. Our friend, the red panda, whose friend? It's not my friend. I don't know red panda. But the red panda isn't a panda. He's more of a weasel. And flying squirrels don't really fly so much as they just glide and let gravity do their thing. But that said, with this particular answer, there's no false advertising going on, so I sure hope you didn't overthink it, because the correct answer is the naked mole rat. Yeah, naked mole rats live in cozy underground burrows, so they don't need fur. They're all pink and wrinkled and have giant buck teeth, which makes them look really weird. But they're basically blind, so they have no idea. And I won't say that, and if y'all won't, let's keep it down. I don't want to mess up their confidence. Question 3. What is the biggest real difference between hair and fur? Different animal associations, when it naturally stops growing, or a layer of skin it grows from? What is the difference between hair and fur? Fun fact, did you know that porcupine's quills are technically its hair? Yeah, he probably needs to get his ends trimmed. But check it out next time you pet one. If you're talking human males, the general rule is this. If it's on your chest, it's hair. If it's on your back, it's fur. Another difference is that PETA really doesn't like it if you wear fur, but they don't seem to care if you wear hair. Otherwise, every guy with a toupee would be walking around covered in red paint. They get a little aggressive. The correct answer is different animal associations. As far as science is concerned, hair and fur are the same animal. Calling our hair hair and animal hair fur is just semantics. But you know what's not semantics? This brutal question. It happens to you. You know it's coming. I don't know why at this point in the game you don't prepare for it. You know it's going to be brutal. You know it's gonna hurt. Why not be ready? We lost a lot of people in that. We have over 4,000 people moving forward, but we lost nearly 18,000 it seems. I can't. I'm not good with mental math, but adding the numbers up, it seems about in that ballpark. I'm sorry to lose so many of you, but we have to move forward with question 4. What's exemplified if you say, "May the Force be with you," but you don't mention Star Wars? Is it prestidigitation, allusion, or continuity error? It's hardly necessary to mention Star Wars, since "May the Force be with you" is such a famous line. It's even inspired its own holiday, Star Wars Day, celebrated every May 4th. Get it? May the 4th be with... I'm sure y'all get it. Some people even celebrate 2 days later and call that holiday Revenge of the 6th, which is, I think, pretty funny. If you're that much of a fanboy, you don't just worship at the altar of Star Wars. You, my friend, are completely orthodox. The correct answer is allusion. Prestidigitation is a sleight of hand, and continuity error is when something doesn't match up in a movie. Like in Star Wars' famous cantina scene where Han and Greedo are sharing buffalo wings, and the next shot is jalapeno poppers. I wasn't bothered by that so much as I was bothered by, like, how's there Chili's in this movie? We'll get to that later. Question 5. What kind of effort would it require to do as little as possible in class while still passing? Tenuous, inconsequential, or perfunctory? All about that funk. Now, a tenuous effort would be a very weak one that would probably get you a big old fat F. And an inconsequential effort would not have the consequence of you passing, so that pretty much narrows things down. By the way, word to the wise, if you want to do well in school, do not go up to your teacher and ask them this on the first day of class. They tend to get a little snippy. I mean, not with me. It never happened to me. I heard. The correct answer is perfunctory. That's right, perfunctory. A perfunctory effort is where you do the absolute minimum you have to just to get through something. For a young person, as we've said, it might be a class at school. And then later when you're an adult, it's jury duty, 100%. Ain't nobody trying to do that. You're not getting paid, but you want me to sit around and judge your case? Okay. Question 6. Which is an antonym for intemperate? Prodigious, debauched, or moderate? Which one is an antonym? Okay. I'm rooting for you guys. Now, intemperate is based on the word temperare, which means to govern. So when you lose your temper, you're literally losing the ability to govern yourself. The groups that managed to get prohibition passed back in the 1920s called themselves temperance movement because they thought banning alcohol would help people control their behavior. Wrong. Sadly, the victory was only temporary. Oh, yeah, that worked out. The answer is moderate. If you don't care for the word intemperate, no worries. It has like a record number of synonyms, kind of like unrestrained, unbridled, self-indulgent, overboard, and excessive. I'll stop there because to list any more would be intemperate. Just use it again. Question 7. Who was the nosy neighbor to Samantha Stevens on the 60s sitcom Bewitched? Ethel Mertz, Gladys Kravitz, or Chloe Kravitz? On Bewitched, Elizabeth Montgomery played Samantha, a witch who marries a normal human man and agrees to try to act like a typical suburban housewife. You know, that whole act. But she and her family of witches and warlocks are always casting magic spells and are having to scramble to keep all the other mortals from discovering Samantha's special powers. Sort of like the Wizards of Waverly Place without the Hannah Montana crossover episodes. Yeah, I never watched either show. The correct answer is Gladys Kravitz. The Gladys character is played by Amy Sedaris in the 2005 movie version of Bewitched, starring Nicole Kidman as Samantha, which isn't my favorite Will Ferrell movie of all time. Or anyone? Why do we go up in tone when we say things like that? I don't know. But maybe the movie needed more cowbell. Question number 8. Which Words with Friends power-up shows all the places on the board where a word could be made? Hindsight, Swap Plus, or Word Radar? Which one for that money? Now, this particular feature has been a part of the game since 2017, and most people love it, but some people think it's cheating. But hey, just because something makes something easier doesn't mean it's cheating. Is microwaving popcorn cheating? Anti-lock brakes, is that cheating? Oh, I bet you won't call it. Is insider trading cheating? Okay, well, that one's probably pretty bad. We can disagree on that one, but you get my point. The correct answer is Word Radar. The Word Radar technology was first developed by the military back in the 40s, but it was kept classified until they could ensure it would be used for good and not evil. Spoiler alert, the upcoming movie, The Avengers, Word Radar plays a pivotal role in defeating Thanos. He might be powerful, but his vocabulary sucks. Who knew? It's never what you think. Someone's weakness always catch them by surprise. Question number 9. Which quality does not apply to the word tawdry? Tawny, cheap, or showy? Tawny, cheap, or showy? Which one does not apply to tawdry? Now, the word tawdry comes with a little story. Here we go. Get comfortable. In the 7th century, there was an English queen named Saint Audrey who died of a throat tumor, which she blamed on her wearing so many necklaces as a vain young woman. Get it, Todd? They held fairs in her honor where they would sell necklaces known as Saint Tawdry's lace, which over time shortened to Tawdry's lace. And like most fine jewelry sold at carnivals, let's just say it was not Cartier. Turn green real quick. The correct answer is tawny. If you answered correctly, you might know tawny comes from a French word meaning the color of old tanned leather. My study is painted in a similar color, antiqued, weathered snooky. So like the colors are really close. Moving on, question 10, we have over 2,200 people moving forward. Acumen is to percipience as compunctious is to contrite, conniving, or contradictory. A lot of C's and syllables in that one. Believe it or not, the acu in acumen and punct and compunctious are the same as the acu and punct in the word acupuncture. In both cases, acu means needle in the sense of being sharp, while punct means to prick, whether that be one of your pressure points or your conscience. Now, if that kind of amazing factoid doesn't get your chi flowing, acupuncture probably won't do it either. The correct answer, contrite. So both pairs of words are synonyms. Contrite comes from the Latin word for grind and literally means having your spirit be completely worn down by guilt. Like all the times I end up scoring huge words on Words with Friends, but only after I use Swap Plus. No one knows. I should have kept that a secret. Question 11. Grenau is a municipality in which country? Liechtenstein, Germany, or Poland? Liechtenstein, Germany, or Poland? Which one? Which country is this municipality in? So you've decided to visit the municipality of Grenau. Congratulations. I hope you've given yourself at least a week to see all the sights. To start with, there's the old lighthouse, one of the oldest beacons on the country's coast, which features a charming maritime museum, a viewing platform with 360 degrees. And then there's also there's the lighthouse. On second thought, maybe you should just go to Epcot. There's more to see and do. Sorry. The correct answer is Germany. If you're traveling to Grenau, make sure you don't confuse it with Grainau, which is a town on the other side of Germany that's spelled almost exactly the same. But honestly, I doubt you noticed. The only difference is in Grenau, the lederhosen stop above the knee. If you go below that, they're going to look at you weird. All right, guys, it is time for the last question of the day, for all the cheese, for all the cheddar, for all the queso, for all the pesos, for all the fromage, for all the cash in the stacks, all the ducats. The relationship between the colors lavender and purple can best be described as what? Hyponymy, herophones, or polyminal? Tick tock, speak now if ever not hold that money. All right, all you Prince fans, you're on. Look at this. Finally, a question right in your wheelhouse. Now, as you know, lavender is a specific color under the general umbrella of purple. And if you're on top of your Greek, which I am, that word under is a subtle clue. Forget purple rain. If you just nailed this one, you're about to be showered in green. You feel me? You don't? Okay, by green, I meant like showered in green. I mean money, not Gatorade. I wouldn't ruin your electronics. But before I tell you the answer, thanks to everyone who's participated in our homemade Valentine challenge. We are well on our way to a goal of 100,000 new friends and your chance for a special mystery box and a gold badge. So go get that. All right, here we go, everybody. 20,000 people hanging out in the game. The correct answer is eponymy. And that is it for the game. Liechtenstein, Germany. That's not right. For all of those of you who got 12 questions right, you're sharing a jackpot of $5,000. Yes, I'm very proud of you. I love giving out money. It makes me happy. I'm sure it makes you happy. So, it's on you. Tonight's winners are 723 of them. Proud of you guys. Got Alex C, Robin B, Doug J, Scott B, Scrappy 434, Krim B, Donna D, Presley L. Can't read them all. My lungs can only handle so much. But proud of you. Please join us again tomorrow. Same time, same place, same map, and same face. With even more stacks of cash. We're going to make it rain on y'all. Now, don't forget to head back to the board game to make your next move against people, whoever you plan. I'm sure you feel charged up. Also, don't forget to turn on those notifications. I have been your host, Iman Crossan, a.k.a. Alpha Cat, and this has been Words of Friends Live. I will see you 15 minutes ago tomorrow. Who wrote that line? That math? I don't like that math. Doesn't add up? I don't know.